welcome to lesson 118. I kind of already went through it a little bit on my own just to make a few notes, but I'll go through each problem and show you my work and what I did. So number one, circle the picture that shows 36 divided into 9 equal groups. So I already crossed out this one. I crossed out this one because I don't have 9 equal groups here. I have some uneven groups. I have 4 here, I have 5 here, and 3 here. So this is not even in equal groups. So it automatically gets eliminated. If I look here and I check it, I should have 9 equal groups. They look equal to me. It looks like there's 4 in each group. There looks like there is 9, 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to go with this one. 2. Turn to page 297 of your hands-on pages. Measure the ant, spool, thumbtack, screw, and key to the nearest quarter inch. Use X's to add the data to the line plot. So if you have a ruler, feel free to do this. If not, you could just skip it. 3. 42 divided by 7. I can figure this out kind of easier if I do the inverse operation, if I flip it around. 7 times something equals 42. Number 4. Find the area. Find the area. The formula is area equals length times the width. I have my length and I have my width. I have 6, so I'm going to plug it into this formula. Here's my length, 6 feet. I'm going to multiply it by 3 feet. When I get that answer, make sure you write feet squared because you're multiplying 2 units of measurement. Number 5, 500 take away 250. You could do this 2 ways. One way is to take away 1 from 500 and 1 from 250. Okay, I did my work here. I went ahead and did it the longer way by just cross borrowing. I didn't have to borrow here though. This is 0. I had to borrow right here because 0 is less than 5. So I took away from 5, which brought it to 4. And then I put my 10 over here. So I have 10 now, because 10 is now greater than 5. Take that away, 5, and then 4, take away 2 equals 2. I went ahead and I got 250, and I noticed if I add 250, I will get 500. So I did that as a way of just checking my work. Round 87 to the nearest 10. If I'm rounding to the nearest 10, I look at my ones place, and it's either going to be 80 or 90 because those are our nearest 10s. So 7 is greater than 5, so I'm going to round up, which gets me 90. 7. Find the lengths of sides A, B, and C. So here's A, B, C. On the square to the right. Well, what I know about a square, they gave me a length of 7 centimeters here. Squares, the rules of the square is that all the side lengths, each side length is the same length. So all you really need for a square is to know one side length because then you know that all the other lengths are the same. So 7. So A is going to be 7 centimeters, B will be 7 centimeters, and so will C. 8. 30 divided by 5. What number makes 30 when multiplied by 5? That means you're writing it this way, which we had been doing in class. 5 times blank equals 30. Number 9. Circle the picture that shows 6 as 36 divided by 6. And how to read a division equation is that, go ahead and I'm going to zoom in case this is a bit too far away. 36 is our total. We start division equations with our total. And then this number in our equation represents our number of groups. So I can look over here. I should have a number of 6 groups and a total of 36. I went ahead and circled this picture to represent that equation because I counted my groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 groups here, and I know that 36 divided by 6 is 6 because 6 times 6 equals 36. This here has 9 groups, so this can't be the answer. 10. A large basket holds 70 oranges. How many oranges would 5 baskets hold? Alright, how many would 5 baskets hold if one basket holds 70? Okay, this is going to be a multiplication equation. Because if I had 5 baskets and each basket holds 70, and I'm going to multiply it. I'm going to do that trick. 7 times 5 equals 35. Don't forget to add the 0. Get 350. 8 times 9 equals blank. If you need help with those, remember in class you were drawing pictures or arrays to help us. 12. A six-sided shape is a blank. We might know this by heart, but in case we don't, you can always flip back and look at your shapes, and it looks like it is a hexagon. 13. Write the number 16 as a fraction. And I already did here. 16 is equal to 16 over 1, because that's our whole number, is 16. 14. 755 plus 96. Okay, I wrote that equation out. Make sure that the 9 and the 6 are directly under the 55. I'm not going to borrow, because this isn't multiplication, or this isn't subtraction, but I'm probably going to carry over, because 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay. 15. The biggest pumpkin at the county fair weighed 645 kilograms. Last year, the biggest pumpkin weighed 617 kilograms. How much more did this year's winning pumpkin weigh? So we want to find the difference in between those. How much more did it weigh? So we have to take away. We talked about that in class too. This language here, how much more? Well, it usually means take away. So I wrote that over here. Put 645, and I'm double checking my work, make sure my numbers are right. Take away 617. I have to borrow because 5 is less than 7, which brings us to 15 because I borrowed from the 4. And don't forget to make that a 3. Okay, that's all for lesson 118. If you have questions, please let me know. You could write a comment or send me an email. And that's about it for this lesson.